there, YouTube. I'm back again today for another game preview, another special Kickstarter preview. And today I'm very excited checking out Drakkar, the card game from Space Balloon Games. This is for 3 to 5 players. Ages 12 plus will take about 20 to 30 minutes to play. And in Drakkar, you are all going to be building, Viking ships. And then putting beer and Vikings onto your ship, going on various different quests, gaining loot tokens, which will get you victory points. But it's not that easy because there's a speed aspect to this game. And there's also going to be people who will be sabotaging your tokens and potentially the things you have on your boat. What am I talking about? Let's open it up and I'll show you how it works. Alrighty then, we're going to take a look at what you're going to get inside of Drakkar. Before I get started, I want to mention this is the promotional copy I have in front of me, so take everything you see here with a grain of salt. So, rule booklet, 2 pages, double-sided, full color. We got plenty of pictures and illustrations, and it's pretty well done. It should have you up and running pretty smoothly. It's also not that complex of a game, so I can probably give you a good feel for it right now. So, in Drakkar, what you're going to be doing is you're going to be a Viking chief, and you are going to be trying to get the most spoils. You're going to get these spoils by going on quests, and you're going to go on these quests by playing a speed game where at first you are going to slap a pile of cards that hopefully has what you need in it, and then you're going to play all these cards one at a time, and you're going to be playing them simultaneously. These cards are going to allow you to build your ship or attack other people. What am I talking about? Let's go over the components, then we'll get into the gameplay. So component-wise, we have the victory points, aka these spoils tokens over here. There's going to be 3 different types of spoils tokens. You've got the shields, you've got the treasure, and you've got the goats. And each one of these is going to be worth 1 point by itself at the end of the game. But if you're able to get a set, then you'll score extra points as well. So you'll want to try and kind of diversify your portfolio. Granted, that's not always possible because you're going to get those from these cards right here. And you don't really get to choose which cards you get. So, let's take a look at this. Everyone's going to be dealt one of these at the beginning of each round. There's going to be 3 rounds in the game. So this one tells me that I either need to build a 2-part ship or a 3-part ship. It needs to have 3 Vikings on it and 1 beer on it. And if I can do that, I am going to gain these 3 spoils down here, which would be 2 of the shields and 1 of the little treasure bag. So, bada boom. So that's what I'm trying to complete. Now, I'm trying to complete that by getting one of these piles of cards out here. And I've already set out 2 of the piles of cards, but let's take a look and I'll show you how these cards work and what are on these cards. So first and foremost, there's going to be 3 different types of cards. The first type of cards are going to be yellow cards, and they will look like this. So this is a yellow card right here. On this side, you're going to have 1 part of your ship that you're trying to build. As we mentioned, you're trying to build the ships right here. On this part, on the back part, you are going to have a Viking. So this is something that you're going to put on top of your ship that you would need. So as you can see, I need 3 of these Vikings. Now, that's going to be very difficult to do because when you lay out a ship like this, you can only put 1 card on top of a part of a ship. So at most, you're only going to have 3 cards on your ship because if you have a 3-part ship. Now the next card I have, that's a fantastic one. So that is 3 Vikings. So that right now makes this pile very lucrative to me. And on the back, you're going to have a red card. So they're double-sided cards. So you're never sure what exactly you're going to do with your cards until you have them in your hand. So the red and the blue cards are both all about sabotage, actually taking your Vikings and stealing things or doing magical stuff. And these are generally going to be bad for other people when you play red or blue cards. And the numbers in the upper left-hand corner are good because you're going to have to overpower your opponents in order to steal their things, because you will be able to steal their oh-so-valuable victory points and tokens, but at the cost of, maybe not using this card as, 3 Vikings. So as you can see, this is a pretty good card, but I kind of need those Vikings, so you might not use the special ability. So let's go over exactly how the game is played. And there's only 3 phases in the game. So first one is the brawl. So whoever is the Earl is going to lay out sets of 10 cards like this. So you're going to make sure you do it like this, so everybody sees the card before you lay it down. So bada boom, bada boom. So everybody would get to know 2 Vikings, 1 ship, 1 beer, 1 middle part to a ship, 1 beer. So you're going to do that and make sure that everybody knows what's in each of the decks. Now what you're going to do is you're going to put your hands in your lap like so, which you can't actually see, so I'll just put my hands right here. And then the leader is going to count down. They're going to scream, "Bye, Odin," and then you are going to boom, try to get the stack that you want as fast as humanly possible. Because if someone else gets to your stack first, then you have to go to a different stack. So let's just say, haha, I got my stack, good for me, I'm very happy. So then other people would reach over the stacks, and then you would get your stack of cards. So now what you're going to do is you're going to play a card down. And anyone can do this as fast as they want. So I might not want this card. So I would put it down like this, and I would put it down super stinking fast, because now we're in phase 2 of the game. Now, why would I want to put it down super stinking fast, you say? Well, that's because as soon as I put it down, I can start going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if I get to 5 and you do not have your card down, you do not get to put a card down right now, which is really stinking bad for you. So there is a big speed element in this aspect of the game. And at this point, you are just going to be playing your cards. So you put it down, actually put it down secret like this, my mistake, because it does matter. Because now what you're going to do is you're going to take a look at the colors of the cards, and the activation phase will happen. And how this works is, first, the red cards with the red banners, like those, are going to be resolved. So bad stuff is going to happen, generally, to other people. Next, you're going to do the yellow cards. So the yellow cards will be resolved. And you'll reveal your yellow cards, and you'll just put them in place. And last, you will do the blue cards, those attack cards, where you're going to be damaging other people and gaining lords and all that sort of bad stuff. Once that's done, you're going to do it once again. So you're going to rinse, wash, and repeat, trying to get everything you need on your boat. So for instance, my next move might be this one right here. Or actually, I might want to hold on to this one and make this so it's my last card played. So that way I know no one can potentially steal it out of my boat, which is a thing that can happen. Once everybody has played all their cards at the end of 10 rounds, you're going to see if you were able to successfully complete your card right here. If you did, then you will gain the loots, the splendor, and all the good stuff from the card. If not, well then boo-hoo, boo-hoo, boo-hoo for you. Now there is a team aspect here. So let's just say that your boat was not able to have everything that you needed to it. Maybe something got stolen, maybe you got the pile you didn't want, or maybe you misplanned. Well, then what you can do is you can team up. And when you team up, you will be able to sell your cards, and you'll be able to then sell them off to other people to help them complete missions, and you can gain some smaller rewards by doing that. So there is a team aspect to the game. But anywho, once you're done with that, you're going to shuffle all the cards back up, you're going to rinse, wash, repeat, you're going to get a new quest that you're going to be going on, and at the end of the game, you're going to score points, 1 point for each of these, and then also a set collection bonus if you have all the set, all 3. If you have 3 of a set. If you have a set. Wow, I can't quite wrap my brain around what I'm trying to say there. But that, in a nutshell, is what you're going to do inside of Drakkar. Alrighty then, Drakkar, the card game from Space Balloon Games on Kickstarter right now. Be sure to check out that Kickstarter link down below. It looks like it might be your cup of tea. Who might be digging this game? First and foremost, if you like speed-based games, this one is definitely one that might be for you, because there's not only the slapjack aspect of the game where you're trying to get the deck that you want as quick as you want. There's that 5-second rule where once someone has played a card, then boom, you got to put your card on the table as fast as you can, which means people are going to be planning out which card they play, and then the next card they play, and the next card they play, and the next card they play. So that is really going to be providing some tension if you like speed games. Next, if you're looking for something that's light and simple, but still at the same time a little bit thinky, this one definitely might be for you. When you play cards and what order you play cards is pretty important in this game, but that being said, it's still easy to learn, it's still easy to teach, and it's easy to wrap your brain around because there's only 3 separate phases in the game, and one of them is just slapping a pile of cards that you want. Last but not least, if you're a fan of Vikings in general, this one does have a pretty decently done Viking theme. It definitely feels somewhat thematic. You're building up your ship, putting your ship on there. You might be playing the red and blue cards and doing Viking-y stuff where you're going to be, pillaging and stealing things from other people. It doesn't feel like a dry type Euro where it's just like, I'm putting cubes here. Oh, this card just does something random. No, it feels like you're doing Viking-y stuff. So if you like the Viking theme, then this one might be a little bit of an extra allure to you, because the Viking theme does come across a little bit. But that is Drakkar, the card game from Space Balloon Games. If it looks like it might be your cup of tea, be sure to check it out in the link down below, and tell them Bowers Camp Corner sent you. If you're enjoying what I do, please be sure to click on that subscribe button down below in the comments below. Let me know. Have you ever seen a rat in real life in your house? For me personally, no. Thank God. Oh no, oh no, oh no, no. Thank you, no. Really glad I've never seen a rat, because I'm not freaked out by mice at all, but rats, like, no. Just no. Not going to deal with that. I mean, I would. I would definitely kill one if I had to, you know. But man, I just hope to never see rats in my house ever. But let me know in the comments below. Have you ever seen a rat in your house? And as always, thanks for your time, YouTube.